What's up, guys? In the social experiment, we're going to find out just how good women are at text game. We're going to be going up to random girls on the street and asking them to respond to difficult text situations. And you'll get to see firsthand just how do women act when the shoes are reversed. I'm going to show you 3 questions, and you're going to tell me how you would respond in each one of these situations.
Okay.
So, and you can just take my phone because it'll probably be easier for you.
Okay.
So you're always the person in blue. So how would you respond to this?
Wait for a drink? Yeah. She's not interested. Yeah.
So what would you say?
I would say, okay, I wish you the best. You have a great week.
Yeah, I would ghost him. As a guy, I would respect her decision at first. I would say that, okay, well, that's up to you. I just wanted to meet up and maybe catch up. And then if you don't want, that's up to you. No pressure, and that's it.
Why would I respond?
That's up to you to decide. So you would do nothing, or what would you do?
Yeah, I would do nothing.
You would just ghost?
Yeah.
I would just leave her alone.
You would just move on, right?
Yeah, of course.
I know. I see the smile on your face.
I don't know, just move on. Why do you have to say anything to that?
So you would probably just not respond, right?
I don't know, yeah. They don't want to make the same mistake, so why try?
I would say it's like who's saying I'm a bad guy. Like we can just see how it goes.
Here was my response. Hit her with that reframe.
Okay, you turned it around.
Turned it around.
You overcame the objection.
Overcame it. Not bad, right? Not bad. This one is on Tinder, and you ask the girl out, and she says maybe. So how would you deal with that?
Maybe. I would reply with a time and a place and ask her, does this work?
Okay, so you'd be like, why don't we do Saturday?
Yeah, I'd be like, Saturday at 8:30 here.
Okay.
God, I don't know. I don't do this stuff.
It's tough being a dude.
Huh?
It's tough being a
I
guy.
I can't.
Honestly, I would drop it because if someone is into you and it's 100%, she's gonna say yes. I'm telling you as a girl.
Just next.
Yeah.
You would just skip her?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's so many girls. I would say I would take you to the best pasta restaurant.
Yeah, maybe I'll make a plan for us and choose different restaurants and show her that I have a plan.
So you'd be like, I'll take you to the best pasta restaurant?
Yeah.
I would just go forward with a time and date.
Okay, so you just
be assertive and make it happen.
No, that's pretty good.
I would say that why?
You would just say why?
Yeah, why? Yeah, I would say just why.
This is what I did.
Oh, okay. Okay, you've got better game than me, but this is a guy.
Well, I do. This is what I do for a living. Got the number.
That's insane.
Oh my God.
No.
Why? It worked. What do you mean? Here's the last one. So this one's really tricky. So you have a date with a girl, right? And then she tells you last second, she's like, I became lazy when she's supposed to come over. So how do you respond to something like that?
That's just a girl way to be like, nah.
Final answer?
Yeah, just move on.
I would honestly be like, oh my God, me too. Act like being over it. That we're both over it.
Like, oh my God, I became lazy too.
Like that I'm relieved that she, if they're canceling on me, I would be acting like I'm relieved that we're both canceling.
For me as a guy, if someone did that to me, I would probably be like, okay, and I would never text them again.
So you would just move on, just ignore?
Yeah, because I don't like when people cancel plans last minute. That's just rude. If you didn't want to, you can just tell them from a day before or something like that.
I would ask her if she wants me to send her an Uber to pick her up.
Yeah.
She's not into you.
But so what would you do as the guy?
I would just literally drop it.
She's obviously not that interested or not that serious about going out. Don't waste your time on someone like that.
So you would just skip her? Or
Yeah, move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would just state my boundary. I would say what do you mean we've been talking for X amount of time? We already made plans. What made you get lazy?
So this is what I said.
You lack your respect for my I respect that.
It worked, right? She came over.
You said that? You said your lack of respect for my time is a turnoff?
Yeah. Oh, look, it
And they
works.
said?
She came over.
You're lying.
You can see it for yourself. I'll go. I'm waiting for Uber.
Oh, these are real texts?
Yeah, this is me.
I feel like you kind of fucked up right there.
Really? She came over.
No, I mean, okay, yeah, she came over, but You said final chance. Why did you give her a final chance?
Well, because sometimes you gotta basically show that like, hey, if you're not willing to respect my time, I'm gonna walk away. So my final question is, did this like give you any like new insights or any like realizations you had about texting as a guy?
I feel like you did a really good job at a lot of those responses. I feel like a lot of guys wouldn't go about it in the right way.
Does this give you just a new perspective on dating in general, like what's like to be a guy?
I mean, it's hard.
Yeah,
It's just, the girls are difficult.
That guys can make it happen if they put the work in. Like you're getting all these objections and then you're turning it around every time.
Dating in Miami as a guy, I think it's very difficult.
I agree with you.
It's very
You're completely right.
Yes, because you don't find a girl that actually wants you for who you are. You find a girl who wants all your money.
I don't know. I've had 2.5 beverages.
All right, so let's recap by going through each one of these questions because this was a very interesting experiment. Let's start off with the first one. I think every single girl failed this one. So basically the girl's giving you a massive concern. She's like, it's just the wrong time for me meeting people to possibly date. I had an incredibly shitty experience last time, blah, 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 blah. You guys get it. So some of the girls were like, oh, just don't respond. Just there's nothing you can do. And a few other ones were like, just say, I understand, or say, no problem, right? But either one of those approaches is gonna work. The right approach is to hit her with a massive reframe. And you can see I do that here. I say, sorry to hear about that. I've had a few of those too, but good things never come to those who don't take a bit of a chance. We've been talking for over a month now. Not much harm can come from casual drink. Anything here would be very anticlimactic. So there's like 3 or 4 reframes here. And you can see it works. She says, I agree with you. I'd like to meet. And here you see we're getting into logistics, right? But none of that would have happened if I didn't hit her with that reframe. Let's take a look at the second one. This is one that a few of the girls were on the right track, at least. So you say, good, we should split a ball sometime soon. The girl's like, maybe. So some of the girls were like, oh, hit her with some concrete plans. Be like, let's do, Tuesday at 8 p.m. And that could potentially work. But it's not as optimal as what I do, which is basically playfully calling out what she's doing. That's what you want to do. I say, you don't sound confident. She's like, how so? Maybe. Well, oh, I meant yes. And once you get that clear yes, then you can move things forward. You can ask her to text you, which is what I did. Or you can just set up concrete plans. Like, cool, let's do Wednesday at 8 p.m., right? But you probably don't want to do that until you get concrete yes by hitting her with a takeaway, which is what I did. But some of the girls were on the right track and some were not. Let's take a look at the last one. So this is a really interesting one. So you have a date with a girl and last minute she texts you, I became lazy, ha ha ha. I think every single girl failed this. They were all like, oh, there's nothing you can do, just walk away. Or one of the girls was like, well, tell her you're lazy too, blah, blah. But none of that is gonna work. You have to hit her with a takeaway. You have to draw a boundary. You have to basically say, hey, listen, I'm not gonna put up with this behavior and I'm gonna punish her by walking away. So if you like me, you wanna spend time with me, and at this point we've been texting for quite a while, the only way that's gonna happen is if you stop being flaky. So I say, good luck, your lack of respect for my time is a turnoff. Now, the key thing here is not to get butthurt or aggressive, is just to be very matter-of-factly. She says, okay, I'm sorry. I say, final chance. Okay, I'll go. I'm waiting for an Uber. And then you can see that the girl comes over, right? And we wound up hooking up within, I don't know, I think 10 minutes of her walking in. So it's super easy. Once she got here, she was just being difficult over text. I think for some girls, this literally blew their mind. They're like, holy shit, I didn't know you could really accomplish that with texting. I think they had a lot of limiting beliefs about what could be done. And for some girls, they literally just didn't even believe that this was real. They're like, oh, this has to be fake, right? Because like, holy shit, I've never really had a guy text me like this, right? And again, I think that girls are in a very privileged position, right? And as a default of that, they have a lot of abundance because they can just screen out and mess it up with 100 guys. Next day, there's gonna be 100 more guys, right? And if they fuck it up with every single one of those guys, next day, there's gonna be another 100 guys. And there might be 200 guys on Hinge and 300 guys on Bumble, right? Because women, again, are being pursued and chased so damn hard, right? So they never have to worry about any of this, right? But if you're the average guy, if you're not like a male model or you're not like a celebrity, you have a limited amount of matches that you're working with when it comes to apps. And with every single one of those matches, you're competing against a bunch of other guys, right? So you have to be persistent. You have to be strategic. You have to be tactful if you want to have, a very fulfilling sex life. I mean, if you're going to be just like, I'm giving up the first sign of issues, you're going to be very limited in terms of the amount of girls that you get. And I would say this, for the hotter girls, for the 8s and 9s, you're going to have to be persistent. For those girls, typically, they're not going to make it super duper easy for you if you're the average dude, right? You might have to jump through a few hoops. The girl might give you, a few objections that you have to address, and you should be able to address that, right? But again, I think this video shows you that girls have no idea how to do that, simply because they never need to develop that skill set. All right, hopefully you guys found this video valuable. Let us know what you thought about this experiment in the comments, and also make sure you guys smash the like button, hit subscribe, and click that bell for notification, and share this video with a few friends. Also, we're going to be doing a free webinar this Thursday at 7:30 p.m. We're going to be breaking down late reports, and there's going to be a lot of value, so make sure you don't miss out on that. The link is in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.